Hey guys, it's time to cast the controller on over to what is technically my first vlog style thing. I don't know, face, not game. Oh, we're going to talk about what's in this yogurt container. Plot twist, it's not yogurt. Those of you who watch my Instagram, who see my Instagram, will probably guess what this is. A few weeks ago, days, I don't know. My conception of time is very loose and wibbly right now. They put me on the morning shift and now I'm not sure what day of the week it is half the time. Anyway, this is my Mementos box. Yes, it's a yogurt container. It's what everything fit in when I last moved. So that's where I put it. It wasn't a nice rainbow drawer thing that I no longer had space for, so I put it all in this and forgot about my mementos. My memory mementos. Now I'm trying to downsize because I own way too much stuff, as you do, and so I'm going to look through this. I'm going to immortalize the items that are in it and my memories, therefore, with them in a video, and then I'm going to get real strict with myself about what I can keep. And I'll probably at the end, I'll sort it as I'm talking about it. At the end, I'll let you guys know what's keeps, what's getting thrown away, and what I think someone else might want. I don't know. I am a hoarder. I am a pack rat. It's the first level of hoarder. And the first thing that I pulled out of my Memento yogurt bin is this. There's the camera. First night, Tacoma. It's music, arts, fair, fun. The first time I was in Washington, I bussed up here. 3-day bus ride. Horrible. Just no. I will someday tell that story. I'm not emotionally ready yet. To visit my boyfriend's family, the beau, same boyfriend, for the first time. And during that, for New Year's, we went to this festival thing where you walked around Seattle. And this is a pin that we got at one of the museums. It's really cool. I still have mine. I don't think any of the rest of them have theirs. This, the next thing, really shows how much of a hoarder I am. Yeah. My boyfriend took a piece of a cup. I think this is a Circle K cup, which would mean it's from Arizona. I carried this across the country. Across state lines. And it's a hunk of styrofoam cup that wasn't used, I don't think. It's clean. That he drew on. And it's pretty, and it's sweet, and I love it. But I am a hoarder. Why do I have this? Ooh, this is from something I did with one of my friends, Mercedes. We went to a little Dave & Buster's, I think. No, this was the cheap one. Anyway, it was some sort of Dave & Buster's styled knockoff thing near where we lived as a last hurrah before Gavin and I. That would be the beau. See? Name. Before we moved to Washington and promptly lost contact. And we all won just enough to get each of us one of these little tiny bracelets that I don't remember how to adjust, so I can't get back with my hand. I got a purple one, Gavin got a green one. I don't remember what color Mercedes got. I think it was blue. I still have mine. Don't think Gavin has his. Oh, what pile? Oh, this bounced out. This has connections, so I'm gonna get all 3 of them. Quick, very, very short thing that I might talk about in another video at one point. How I started to sew. I taught myself to sew by tearing apart old clothing my mom didn't want me to wear, but I didn't want to get rid of. And taking fluff from stuffed animals that my dogs had destroyed that I, again, didn't want to get rid of, but my mom didn't want me to have. And I made Barbie pillows. Little tiny Barbie pillows with outside stitching, and I'm actually still kind of proud of my first little attempt at embroidery. Like, it's halfway terrible. It really, you can tell I knew nothing about what I was doing. But for knowing nothing about what I was doing, that's not half bad. Yeah. I made a few other things, like a pillow for my mom and a pillow for my aunt. I have a story about the one I made for my aunt, but I will save that for another video. Oh dear. This is bad. I don't really remember where this came from. I know I like butterflies, and I definitely like shiny. So So I guess it just ended up in the memento box? Maybe it's not a memento. Maybe that was just the safest place I had for it. That gets its own pile. Oh, well, this definitely is the same situation. Beads! Obviously, I had unsorted beads at some point, and I just stuck them in a Ziploc and forgot about them somewhere. Oh, wait, I remember. I think these are beads I was getting rid of. Yes, I own so many beads, I needed to downsize my beads by getting rid of beads that either I did not use, did not have enough of, or knew disintegrated. There are some glass beads that are so cheap that they'll lose all their color when you actually use them. Let's see, this is from the first convention that I went to. Still in the, can you hear it? ASMR. The crinkly plastic cellophane. It's a Dragon Age 2. I'll get close up for you. Dragon Age 2 card deck. And I wish more than anything that I'd bought two. One that I could keep in this nice little collector's edition because I'm a hoarder, and one that I could actually tear open and play. But I only bought one because it was a lot of people and I'm an introvert and socially anxious, and this is the only thing I bought at the convention. No, wrong. I bought one other thing at the convention. It was a book about fairy mythology. Very sciencey. It was a very sciencey book about fairy mythology, but that is not the topic of this video. So it's my first nerdy collector convention thing. That was 2 years ago, or maybe last year. I want to say it was last year. It was Emerald City Convention, maybe? I don't remember. Well, that shouldn't be in here. I'm finding so many things in this box that are not mementos. They're, oh crap, this matters slightly to me and I'm losing it. I'm gonna put it somewhere safe. At one point I bought an Espeon and Umbreon shiny charms for my boyfriend and my 3DS's, because his was blue and matched the shiny Umbreon that he wanted. And then as soon as I bought it for him, he got a better 3DS that was gold. But it came with a free little reindeer charm that I've never used. Let's see, next is, oh, I think that Gavin got this at one of his other conventions. He got it for me because he knew I liked the character. I don't know how well you can see it through the plastic. This is a little, that's so shiny. This is a little medallion. Some of you who are super nerds might actually already recognize the symbol. That is, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and crack it open. It's not like it hasn't been out of the plastics before, I just didn't want the metal to, it's not on the chain, didn't know that. I'm gonna cut that out. It's so reflective you could see my screen and all of my not embarrassing, but horribly organized icons. Let's try this again just to me. Like this. There, all you can see is what's down on the desk. It's Star Swirl the Bearded. It's a little amulet with his cutie mark. Oh my god, I couldn't believe I completely blanked on that. I'm gonna leave that pause in just so you guys can see my face when I'm desperately trying to remember the word. And it's just a little pendant. There's a nice little chain. And then Gavin, I'm using his name for this since you guys saw it on the thing, but Gavin does, he is my beau. Gavin is my beau, just for those of you who know him as that. But I think he got that for me at one of the other conventions he went to without me, because they're not my thing. This is really neat. I don't know if she watches my videos. She watched the first few. I'll probably bully her into watching this one. But I have a friend that I met through Tumblr who is also a writer, and we both had pen names. We both did things, and she did this giveaway thing that I won for a free magnet that you could just submit whatever design. So I spent, as you do, like 3 hours on Paint making a perfect, pivotal artistic design for my skill set. And I incorporated something of hers that included my name, her name, and our pen names. And it's this. We also both had purple as a author color. Not that that's a thing. Oh, here we go. Ah, stuff is jumping at me now. Remember us. Remember who you were. Emerald City Comic-Con. Yeah, I knew there was another word. It was 2 years ago. Oh my god. This was my past thing. It was just for Sunday. First, and I'm probably gonna just put this in the keep pile, even though I have no real need. I'm trying to be very strict, but it's cool. Oh no! Oh no! 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 How much of this can I show? I found my high school ID cards. And I don't know how much of this I want to show. I don't know how much of this I'm going to show, but I'm gonna put them in the right order. No! Why do I have these? Okay, so like this maybe. I don't want you guys to stalk me. Like if I become famous, I don't want to have to. Oh my gosh, I have Post-its. I'm just gonna put Post-its over the part that I don't want you guys to see, namely my last name. That's what you guys can see, the embarrassing photos. I don't want you to see my last name because it is unique, and I don't want you guys to see the school name, which is less unique. Just gonna quickly post it. Probably got those of you who are investigating pixel thing. I'm sure in 5 years, when I actually get enough subscribers for the internet to care about me, no one's gonna even bother trying to dig up my last name. I don't know. I don't want you guys to know it just yet. Just gonna keep doing this. Okay. Besides, I don't know if having my school ID is any good yet, but this is 9th grade. Gonna get real close, and I'll also be putting pictures on my Instagram. Real close. 9th grade. 10th grade. I'm such a fetus face. 11th grade, the year I found makeup. Come on, focus. Again, photos will also be on my Instagram. And senior year. That hair took cumulatively 8 hours. 8 hours to make my hair curly. I will tell that story if you guys really want to hear that. No, it's not a story. I'll just say it now. My hair is even longer than it was then, but this is folded right here. I can't even get it all on shot. Lots of hair. It's slightly shorter hair than it was several years ago. It took my mom 5 hours to put it in curlers. 5 hours. I slept overnight. 5 hours damp, mind you. Slept overnight. Still wasn't dry. Took an hour and a half for me to blow dry them dry enough. Desperately trying to get them dry enough before I had to go to school registration to get that photo taken. Desperately hair drying. I've never used a hair dryer before. Just standing there going, why? Why is beauty such pain? This is loud and hot. And then an hour and a half just for my mom to take all the curlers out. Let alone the styling and the brushing and the whatever. Just to get my hair curly took 8 hours. I'm sure some of you are going, why didn't you just use a curling iron? Because by the time my mom would get half my head curled, the other half's curls would have deflated. Just gone limp. And that is why you will probably never see my hair curly despite it looking kind of cute. Fun story. This was also one of the 3 times in my life I've ever been hit on. Or at least my mom thinks the Mexican guy was being creepy. We'll assume she's right. Oh, and a Six Flags thing for a nice black and white little. For that one does not need to go in that pile. I can probably get rid of this. And that was just for my 18th birthday? Oh no. Like, this isn't as bad. When I was in 6th grade, I could not afford a yearbook. Heaven forbid I could not afford a yearbook. But I wanted to keep track of friends. So I had this tiny little notebook. For no reason. Don't have any memory of where I got the notebook. That I had people sign. And I'm not going to like show them because they have last names. And let's just say I don't want you guys to be able to stop people. But here, teachers should be fine. Like, have a fun and safe summer, said not even my gym teacher. All the gym classes happened in one gymnasium with 4 teachers. This was one of the other teachers. Have a fun and safe summer. Sure. I lived in Florida at the time. Gotta give her some kudos for asking that. Yeah. Have a great summer. Hope to see you in my class next year, said the other Coach Burke. They were both named Coach Burke. Let's see. People would circle their names. My math teacher, who was a missionary at one point in his life, just put this. Thanks. Totally wanted memories I had to Google. Sorry. Alright, what is next? That is just my old military ID. That is not a memory. You guys aren't going to see that. I was a military dependent. You know what? No, it's a black and white photo. Wouldn't show up very good. Oh, this. I was in Writers Club for all 4 years of my high school. And every year they do a Poetry in Paradise thing, which I shouldn't say. You guys can probably Google it. Who cares? Where we'd all read poetry at a cafe managed by the writer-teacher things. And this is the one for the year after I graduated that I went to. It's just the little paper with the poem names and the people. Probably gonna keep that. This one has a very cool story that I'm actually excited to share, but I need to preface it with 2 things. 1, I was born on an Air Force base in Japan, and 2, my grandmother's maternity nurse. So my grandmother was obviously there when she had a grandchild who was being born in another country, just in case. And in lieu of passing out cigars when I was born, my grandmother passed out these. And this is the one that I have. I don't know if Mom had more. I think this is just the only one that she kept. I obviously don't use it, especially now that my grandmother's passed on. But you guys think you're classy? When I was born, they didn't pass out cigars. They passed out folding fans. I'm that fancy. Yeah. Let's see. Same deal. I was born in Japan. Little coin purse that my mom got for me. I don't think she got it for me. I think she gave it to me when I got older. But the snap broke. I really like the little golden frog thing. I used this as a coin purse so much that the inside changed colors. At some point, somebody, probably me, got a hunk of gum on it. Oh, these are cool. The bow gave me those little beads you put in water for flowers, and I've never had flowers. That sounded really bad. I think he's gotten me flowers, and even if he hadn't, no big deal. I don't care about flowers. I lived in Arizona for 7 years. Any floral inclination I had died. Let's see, what is this? Oh, this is cool. It's a little spike sticker that I believe my beau got at that convention where I got the Star Swirl, the bearded, not the swearded. So, I've lived in Florida. I mentioned that. When did I mention that? What was put into Florida in all this? 6th grade. I've lived in Florida, on base, and there was this really crappy beach. Like, when you picture a Florida beach, no. The sand was dirt. It was on base, so it wasn't maintained. And for whatever reason, every time my brother and I would go swimming, we'd find golf balls. Lots and lots of golf balls. I dug this one up with my feet. I want to keep that. That's so stupid, isn't it? Such a hoarder. There are so many golf balls out there. This isn't even unique in any way. It doesn't look dirt encrusted anymore. This is just a golf ball that I want to keep because I dug it out of the ocean with my toes. Sentimentality. Why you pack rat? Getting near the bottom now, guys. So when I moved up to Washington, I'm probably not going to edit this very much, so you guys are going to get to see me like looking in the thing and picking out what to grab and all that fun stuff. How long is... Oh my gosh, this has been a long video. Oops. Hope you guys are in it for the long haul. I'm a pack rat. Let's try to shorten these stories up a little. When my boyfriend and I moved up from Arizona to Washington, we went through California and stopped in San Francisco and got these 2 stickers. For free from some person. I don't remember. I should probably get rid of them. Because I don't really love San Francisco. Barely been there. And really, it's really creepy to have this kind of sticker and not remember where it came from. Just saying. Alright. This is Nickelback. Was Nickelback my first concert? This is the ticket from my first concert. And I believe the only concert that I've been to. I actually went with Bella Diona. Those of you who've seen some of her videos too. My dad got the tickets and told me I could bring somebody. And of all the people I knew who liked Nickelback, which was actually surprisingly a lot, I brought Bella Diona because, was it 3 Days Grace was also playing? I don't remember. There's the band that she loved that she went with. And it was such a hassle getting there for some reason. But yeah, I still have my ticket. I'm pretty sure I gave her hers. What's this one? Van Tour. Oh, Vans Warped Tour. This was a thing. It's hard to... I don't remember much about this. It's just another concert ticket, presumably. I went. But I don't remember it. More of the burbles. From some big some big open air concert thing that was probably the Vans Warped Tour thing that I just showed the ticket for. There was a Warhead stand that I got lots of guitar picks from. And I think a bandana that I gave my brother, but I don't remember if I gave that to him or if I lost the bandana first. I'm not a good keeper tracker of things. If it's someone else's stuff, I can find it in an instant. If it's my stuff, gone forever. This came on a plushie somebody got me. I believe it was the Espeon plushie that my beau got me. Probably don't need that. So a thing about me is that I watch my feet when I walk because I'm clumsy. So I see lots of stuff that people have left on the floor, especially in a high school environment, which is fast-paced and quick enough that people lose stuff. So I found a lot of cool stuff, including lots of marbles. I believe I put 1 or 2 other in a little jar that I made for somebody as a gift. These are the 2 that I still have. I'll try to zoom in. This one looked astonishing like one that my brother had, so I always liked having it. Almost knocked it over. So I always liked having it because it looked a lot like his, but it wasn't his, so I could totally use it to troll him. Don't trust little sisters. And this one's just blue. It's super pretty blue. I feel like I always wanted to use these in a craft, but I never thought of anything. So now I just have 2 marbles. And this, I don't remember what kind of stone it is, but I believe my beau gave it to me. I think Gavin gave me this stone. And I really like stones like these, little fancy ones. I have an amethyst and a tiger eye that I keep with tarot cards that I hardly use. But I don't remember what this one is and why it's not with those ones. But, as you can see, aside from dirt, there's always dirt with your memories. Don't forget that. That is the contents of my memento box. So I'm going to go ahead and skip what I'm throwing away. You guys can rewind if you're sincerely concerned about that. I am keeping the Post-its. I thought that was the booklet. Nope. I am keeping the program. Program is the word I was looking for. The program from Poetry in Paradise. The coin purse. The fan. If I don't break it. I really want to keep the golf ball, but I'm not going to keep it. 6th grade, little, mostly empty, that says something about me. Farewell booklet, the magnet, the cards. I don't think I should, but I'm probably going to keep my IDs, because there's actually a funny story to the pictures. If you look at them in order, you can gradually see me learn to smile in photos. Took me 4 years. Probably gonna keep this, the badge, the spike sticker. I'm going to give myself a timeline. I'm either going to use it on something or I'm going to give it away because it is really cool, cooler than it should just be sitting in a yogurt thing. The warheads, I have 4 of them. I'm gonna find 4 people that I know like warheads and give them that. If you know me in real life and you like warheads, send me a comment. Maybe you'll get warheads. I shouldn't keep this. I really shouldn't. It's just a golf ball. Keeping it. Those shouldn't be kept. Let's see. Gonna keep the concert tickets. That's all the stuff I'm keeping. I am, unfortunately, getting rid of this. The 3 little Barbie pillows that weren't even Barbie sized. The San Francisco stickers. Probably the Six Flags ID card. Let's be honest, I don't need the Espeon tag. Never used it. Look, a 5th Warhead thing. Sorry, Mercedes. Gavin lost his first. Don't. It has a hole. It's a button. But it's dirty. Why do I have a dirty button? This. Whoop. Well, that was the green stone. I dropped it. When I find it, it will be going back in the memento box. And then the things that I have to either use or lose are the stickers, the spike sticker, the Warhead guitar picks, and the little flower blurbles. So, that marks the end of my really long turn. That was half an hour of you guys getting to watch me sift through my memories, some of which I remembered a little bit clearer than others, and decide which ones didn't matter anymore. Nope, don't care. Goodbye. Anyway, that's going to mark the end of my turn. Let me just cast the controller, sort of, on back to you, and I'll be passing along again soon. Bye-bye, guys, and thanks for watching.